Hello, hello. How are you doing, man? Yeah, well, I'm pretty fine, Now waiting for something to happen here on Bitcoin. New York session just opened, so yeah. Waiting. I'm hoping we can drop a little bit first, but yeah, price keeps pumping up, so maybe I'll have to take a short position. I was hoping I can get filled on these longs, but doesn't look likely at the moment. Maybe if job openings data pushes price down. But yeah, right now pumping from New York Open, not the most bullish sign. So yeah. So yeah, from previous London session, these are the London highs, so I'm watching for a quick move, take out these highs and then continue back down. Something like this, probably. And you have also range mid here, so plenty of confluence to find some scalp short positions. Entry should be probably at 107k, maybe a little bit above, but something like that. Although you have Monday lows here, right? And you see price is slowly climbing back above. So yeah, you can see London session pretty much. Here is London Open, bumped a little bit and moved down, but then started chopping. And New York is pushing up a little bit, so what might actually happen, if price can hold above Monday lows, we can get a bigger push up to the top of the range, so 108.3k. So yeah, right now I'm a little bit undecided, because yesterday I was aiming to short over here, but of course we just dropped into the opposite direction. But yeah, probably best to wait for job data and see what happens after that. Because I was watching Ethereum, so Ethereum still has to go a little bit lower and take out Monday lows. So yeah, a little bit tricky, because Bitcoin, yeah, it's pumping even more now. Also, I'm looking at the liquidation heat map, and yeah, a lot of liquidity is above, so definitely we can push a little bit higher. Yeah, let's check pitchforks out. I think there is something, but right now it's a little bit tricky which anchor points are you going to use, in my opinion. So maybe something like this. Yeah, but it's above range mid, so nothing lines up exactly to the range mid. Everything is a little bit above or a little bit below, so yeah. But like if we go on higher time frames, I would say that direction of Bitcoin is down anyway, so probably something like this. Like after Bitcoin swept 100k, just pumped straight up, so a lot of space to be filled over here, in my opinion. Even if we are due for new all-time highs, I think we should move down first. And you can see right here is Fibonacci golden pocket, so I am pretty much just waiting for that. And if we look for shorts, you have the 0.31 here, and after that you have Fibonacci level golden pocket at 107.8k. So ideally what I want today is this long. Come down to the golden pocket, take out London session lows, and then reversal back up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And let's see if we get that. So job data is in 20 minutes. Yeah, hello, how are you doing today? What's up? Oh, Powell is speaking today? I don't think so. Or let's see. Well, here it says only job openings, so I'm not sure if Powell will speak. At the ECB forum. Oh, you got stopped on that long I posted? Oh, that sucks, man. I managed to exit in some profits, but it was pretty ugly. So yeah. Yeah, Ethereum is starting to move down. I'm watching here the weekend lows. A lot of liquidity has built up here, so yeah, the blue box could offer some scalps to long, but yeah. I was also looking at OP, pretty much this demand zone. You have pitchforks below, so yeah, a little bit tricky. Either this bounces here and then comes down later, or it's going to nuke straight down to what, 51 cents, 52 cents area and bounce after that. But here I would definitely wait for 53 cents, something like that, 54. to try longs and then use a super tight stop loss. High short, I'm still in, but I took a little bit of profits, so yeah, no significant size here, just like following the plan. Ethereum, you could maybe find some scalp longs on this red line, but I would rather wait for lower, to be honest. On TIA, we traded TIA last month, I think, or yeah, something like that. Let's check TIA quickly. Oh, damn, I think I posted this as a trade idea, I'm not sure. Well, that's pretty shit. Just keeps making new lows. Well, I guess it's going to zero pretty much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this. It looks pretty much dead. Maybe here. Okay, Bitcoin is moving down. Let's focus on that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start opening a position here at but I won't be risking a lot because we could definitely go lower. So yeah, I'm probably going to DCA into this one. And yeah, hopefully we make some money today. But yeah, what I was also considering, not to jump into positions too quickly, we could come down just under the stop loss a little bit maybe, because a lot of liquidity is also here, but still hasn't touched the golden pocket, so yeah. I mean, most altcoins look like shit pretty much. Lately, I try to focus on Bitcoin, trade that. You can see that actually, yeah, New York session took out London lows, but like just a little bit. So I don't know, and it's pretty much just consolidating. So yeah, not sure what to think of that. Preferably we still make a move down, otherwise I don't think I will trade. Or if we just push up hard, then maybe shorts, but yeah. Honestly, if I don't take any trades today, I don't mind. This one is playing out a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty slow. But a lot of equal-ish lows are here, so definitely overall I think it could do something like this, maybe eventually move down and take out all of the lows. So yeah, actually it's pretty hard to keep up with all the 15 minutes movements. Ethereum here, let's find the one. Ethereum just bounced or hit original pitchfork, so actually yeah, you could long that, but like, maybe if it comes back down, or I don't know, maybe something like this, and you use these lows as your invalidation and target daily open. That would be a decent setup maybe, but yeah, I don't know what Bitcoin wants to do, to be honest. Just consolidating here, so yeah, Yesterday, New York Open was pretty aggressive. It was this part here, like aggressive move down and up, and today it's pretty slow, so yeah, not sure what to do, to be honest. Let's see the daily profile. Yeah, you have your POI and bell here. So yeah, price is kinda holding that, probably just going to push up. But it's still below Monday lows, so yeah, we have to see a reclaim. Oh, half cycle low. I think that's in what, 6th, 7th July? Oh, well, in TradingView there are no notifications that Powell is talking, but yeah, I probably missed that because I don't really follow data that much. I don't care that much to follow it a lot. I know some people try to be up to date or up to speed all the time. Yeah, 5th to 6th July. Well, let's go on a clean chart. So that's pretty much where probably is 5th to 7th, because you have like what, 2 plus minus days. So let's say somewhere here. I mean, we can definitely do this. Or maybe come even lower, something like this maybe, because it's new monthly open, so I think it's fair to expect some more downside. Yeah, honestly, looking at this, maybe just short it, like here. You could also say this is a little bit of supply zone. Yeah, because I don't think longs are going to fill. You have equal lows right here, the way I see it. Like range highs, range lows, both were swept. So yeah, looks like Bitcoin is coming to short zone first. OP bouncing here. Maybe you can catch some late longs, but I'm not in the mood to scalp altcoins, to be honest. Ethereum reacting to this one. Yeah, I missed it sadly, but it is what it is. Ideally this would be the setup, but I wasn't so sure about it. Well, for Bitcoin you have a pitchfork, but it's way lower, but it makes a lot of sense to me. Like you have it at, let's see, pretty much 103k, something like this. Let's go on daily. Weekly. Yeah, something like this. So probably the setup here would be, but yeah, that's a pretty wide stop loss. I don't like that. Something like this probably, yeah. And then we target like worst case, in my opinion, 109 8k, but that would already be what, 6% move, so that would be already nice. Yeah, I saw what MCO is looking at pretty much, so yeah, I'm not sure, did Bitcoin hit those lower targets? I don't think so. Yeah, still a little bit lower, pretty much here where I want to long. But yeah, doesn't look too promising, so maybe instead of that, just like short it like this and down to here. Yeah. What do you guys think of this setup? Because right now Bitcoin is kinda running away from my ideal long area and I don't wanna chase it. Ethereum would be a nice catch though. Yeah, that would be pretty nice, honestly. Right, from here, this would be a short entry and stop loss above these highs, and maybe even something like this here. Probably this is a better setup, but even if we don't take any trades today, I think there's nothing wrong with that. Price has been pretty shit, to be honest. Like, you could get some scalps in, but like, I would prefer if we can catch like a big move, open a trade and like just take it easy for a week and see the position grow, not constantly stress with entry, stop loss, take profits, especially on altcoins. Job data is soon coming out, so what I'm thinking, honestly, yep, there is definitely a lot of liquidity here, so not even sure if it's worth it trying to short this box, but maybe we get job data and it's good or whatever, and we get a sudden pump to range mid and then below drop back down. That's what I'm thinking right here, because out of the New York Open you can see we're just moving up, like instant pumping almost, so I would see that as a little bit bearish. And you also have your what, value area high right here, so maybe price can wick a little bit above. Yeah, I mean, we were waiting for that short at 109k, but price just came close and dropped and came close and dropped, and I feel like a lot of people in the group just got stressed out, which is totally understandable because this has been really shit to trade and to monitor. Are you guys stressed about the market or like just chilling right now? How do you feel? Yeah, I think I'm gonna scale into this short, but like no big risk. Yeah, pretty much exhausted. Yeah, I feel you, man. Okay, so my first initial margin is going to be entry on 107.1 and stop loss 107.6 and maybe even target below 106k, something like this. This is right now my limit order. I have on Bybit, so yeah. So job openings came out. I didn't have time to actually check if this is good or bad, but like there's more job openings, so probably that's better. But yeah, I mean, sudden pump on New York Open. Let's see how it goes. The thing I see with cycles, like you have a specific timing window where the low should happen, but probably that works better on stocks and gold, because Bitcoin and crypto is like mainly liquidity driven, right? So like, let's say cycle low is tomorrow on July 2nd, and you have a shit ton of liquidity in the opposite direction. That cycle low is probably not going to happen. That's my view. So for Bitcoin, you probably should like learn about liquidity and stuff. Yes, definitely be aware of where cycles are, but like liquidity is king, you know. At least that's my view. That's how I see it. Yeah, definitely. It's all about confidence, but like you can use a lot of things for Confluence. You need to filter stuff out, or like what works for you. I mean, I'm still leaning a little bit into the shitty summer, because I think there's a narrative for a bullish summer, but like, I don't know. All the big money is probably going to Monaco to party on their yacht, so I don't know. Will there be enough volume to have a crazy summer, a lot of pumps? I mean, I presented my idea about summer. If you just copy last fractal, it really matches up recent price action, so I am leaning into that, to be honest. Now I really regret missing Ethereum. It would be a nice scalp. Yeah, USDT also touched my blue box and started to reject, so it makes sense to see Bitcoin pump. But my main target for USDT is here, so that's pretty much 4.9%, something like that, or 4.93%. So my idea is more like this: still push up and then reject. Maybe that matches with half cycle lows. That would make sense, to be honest. Like, move up to what? Let's say 5th July, and then start to make the next move down, because it still has to come down to the golden pocket, in my opinion. 4.7%. So maybe that matches with cycles. That would make sense to me. Like something like this, you know. Because here on USDT originally I was like looking for something like this, but of course that didn't happen, so yeah, kinda front ran my target a little bit. So yeah, next point of where this can turn is around here, and if you zoom out a little bit it makes sense. Why? Because you have like a little bit of range here, so USDT dominance pumped into the range and it deviated all the way back down, so it makes sense to like test the bottom of the range and then reject. And honestly, yeah, definitely this can match up with cycles. Let's see if it plays out. That would be something like that would have to happen pretty quickly. Something like this, pretty much. Yeah. Hype short is just consolidating. I'm considering just closing it. Like OP, yeah, this was the entry pretty much, but I wasn't sure because of Bitcoin. So FET, I'm waiting for here this OB and Fibonacci level and pitchfork. So yeah, 46 cents pretty much. I would long there. Probably you can get a nice entry. Yeah, Ethereum is also going to reach resistance, so let's see if they both just reject. Bitcoin, yeah, pumping pretty hard. I still have to do a little bit of work learning about London and New York session trading, because that's pretty much new to me. So yeah, pumping aggressively. Honestly, I'm starting to think that we can push up. If we push up, that there will be a better short to take. But yeah, I think I just got filled. Let's see. No. What? For some reason. Well, that's weird. Still has to move a little bit up. And Bitcoin is pretty much on daily. It's going to turn green. Okay, yeah, I'm going to market enter because Bybit did not quite fill, I guess, or it's going to do now. Pretty annoying stuff like the price difference. You have to set it up correctly. Oh, come on. Okay, let's see. So my entry. Okay, now I'm in. Now I'm in the short. So let's see how it goes. But it's not a big size. So yeah, 107k entry flat. So yeah, let's see what happens. Yesterday we had a nice long, but it was a pretty annoying one. So let's see how this one goes. Definitely possible to get a push up here. So yeah, now I'm in the position. So yeah. Maybe we can just drop to Monday low and consolidate and push up. So yeah, we'll have to see what price does next. But it's looking fairly strong on 15 minutes. But you also have the Ichimoku cloud right here. You can see price is just hitting it as resistance. But the indicator itself, the custom Ichi indicator, is like not looking that bearish. So yeah. About market cap, which one, like total or TOTAL3? Which one are you interested in? Okay, yeah, but New York didn't quite take London highs, so which are here, so possible move up to range mid. But yeah, so far in profit, just a little bit. Maybe, yeah, I mean, I posted the weekly update for Total, but yeah, definitely we can talk about it a little bit, no problem, while Bitcoin does its thing. So yeah, Total is pretty much in a range. You can see sweep of range lows, and same thing as Bitcoin. Range highs have didn't get swept yet, so that's definitely possible that we consolidate and sweep range highs. But same as Bitcoin, I feel like there's a lot of liquidity on Bitcoin, but every time it pumps, it fails to take it out. So maybe it's just bait, you know. And we are not taking that liquidity out till August. So yeah, I already posted that in the weekly update, but let's show it here one more time. So pretty much that's the range from last summer, which started in March. So that's a little bit a little bit sooner than now, over 200 days, but main point, you can see your range high doesn't get swept till the real blast off, and range lows sweep. This was the yen carry trade, the big liquidation event. Sweep, reclaim, and then in one go takes all the highs. And Bitcoin has a very similar pattern here, so I'm definitely on a lookout for this scenario to play out. So yeah, let's take the fractal. I don't really like use fractals as okay, that's definitely going to happen, but it's definitely interesting, like to observe the price from last summer. So yeah, let's adjust it. I mean, this is cherry picking, so yeah, not as valid, but definitely interesting to look at it. So let's say start of August here. Like, let's say we blast off, then you can see like the price on, I mean, yeah, total is following the fractal quite nicely. First you get the initial range, then you get a sweep, a little bit of chop, and we are maybe going to get like a bigger sweep. But yeah, that definitely doesn't have to happen that way, but honestly, like, there's obviously like a trend line here, so it would make sense for total maybe to come down, take out lows again. Yeah, we definitely have a pitchfork here, so let's put it on. So it looks like this, 3.13 trillion would be, yeah, and exactly you get it on the range lows, so it makes sense, right? Like to see price slowly move down, weak below range lows, and hold pitchfork as support. That's my idea. But keep in mind that we can still go a little bit higher, because I think total didn't quite hit the pitchfork target. Yeah, you can see, kinda missed it at, let's say, 3.4 trillion, assuming it takes a little bit of time to get up there. That would put Bitcoin at our short entry, pretty much. Yeah, you can see Bitcoin pumping into daily open. Yeah, I'm probably just going to exit hype. I hate holding shitty trades. We made profit, so whatever, that's fine. Good enough for me. Yeah, now I'm out of this one. Definitely a little bit impatient and still can do this, but I have small size, so yeah, I don't care, to be honest. I'm gonna just let the guys in the server know. Okay, let's get back. So yeah, total can definitely make a move up still, because the pitchfork target hasn't been reached yet, but kinda same as Bitcoin, pitchfork target still wasn't reached. You have a golden pocket here, which was rejected for the last 2 days, but you have 0.786 above, so maybe we get like something like this. But that would mean that the next push needs to happen like this week, and I don't know how likely is that. Like, yeah, or maybe, yeah, it doesn't really match half cycle low, because like it's on 6th or 5th of July, so maybe a little bit later. And what we have, yeah, job openings today and unemployment on on Friday, I think, or Thursday, something like this. I'm still in the short, so yeah. Right now in the yellow box, and it's a little bit messy. Let's clean up the chart a little bit. So London highs actually got taken out. You can see like here, but just a little bit. So yeah, let's see what Bitcoin does now. Definitely possible we just move up, and I'm gonna take a loss, but like a pretty small one, so we'll be fine. Yeah. So gravity, is that it enough for total TA explanation for you, or you are interested in anything more? And if you want, we can check total now. Well, if you need anything, you can always just tag me in the main chat and I'll definitely respond soon. So like, and that goes same for everyone. If you need help, I'm always here. That's why the Discord is for. But yeah, I'm leaning to the downside on total right now. Definitely higher target, but oh yeah, and we can look at 0.31 if you want. I mean, all of the details are in the weekly update, so you can just go check out that every time you're uncertain. 3.21 trillion would be next support for me. So honestly, it makes more sense, like even if the higher target is about to hit, like go here to 3.2 and then push up and maybe then down again. I kinda don't see this just turning up from here. Doesn't make much sense to me, to be honest. And you also have like, you have these lows here that probably need to get a sweep. Yeah, you know, like I figured you can watch just the highs and the lows. Like let's take Bitcoin for example here. For trading, like even if you trade like higher time frame, that's pretty useful, you know. Let's remove some stuff. Yep. Okay, so pretty much, you know, way back before this happened, you know, you had these lows. Even if you don't look at it as a range, you just had the lows, and once you saw like price coming all the way down here, you could just look at it. Okay, what are the lows here? And you can just mark out all the lows, and you probably would see on liquidity map that there's a lot of liquidity resting up here or down here, and you could just like find a short or wait for a long here, you know. Same thing goes for the upside. After this move happened, you could just look at like, okay, where is next liquidity resting? It's pretty much here. And yeah, this one, I'm not sure it was taken out. Probably not. But yeah, after this move happened, and let's say you go long, you could just look at, okay, next liquidity is this high, because it like stands out. You can see like a little weak, and these highs. No, head and shoulders on total. I mean, I kinda don't like head and shoulders pattern, because if you have a little bit of imagination, you can find it everywhere. Oh, you mean this? Something like this, maybe? That's your idea. Yeah, definitely, but like as I said, range lows, I am heavily leaning into the sweep, so it has to do this in my opinion. I definitely don't think we are going to come so close to range lows and just pump. Like if we break, let's say below 3.17 trillion, I'm definitely calling for a sweep here, definitely. But yeah, makes sense, but I'm not a big fan of patterns. I know a few people like that just call, oh, head and shoulders, like everywhere. And yeah, Bitcoin is in profit, I think. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, pretty sick. Should have gone heavier, as always. When you are in the right trade, you are not heavy enough, and when you're in the wrong trade, you're too heavy. But yeah, looks like yeah. Now we're below New York Open, took out highs, took out lows. So maybe just continuation down, you know? Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. I'll keep it in mind. And yeah, I think I'm gonna aim for 105.7k here. Like I cannot add, that's weird. Here, the liquidity map. Like, let's see if I can copy it now. For some reason I can't. It's pretty annoying. Yeah. Like, maybe. I mean, you can see it in the chat. So I would probably aim for something like this, like golden pocket and a little bit lower. If this doesn't just like turn back up, which would be pretty annoying. But yeah, so far in profit, which is always nice. Always nice to see. Can you evaluate on the point? What do you need to know about the liquidity map? Like which points we should look at, or like? Yeah, but like point of control is right here, so what can happen? Like I'm a little bit undecided now, to be honest. Bitcoin can just like do this and stop me out. Yeah, maybe just get out as a day trade and that's it. Yeah, so basically I'm using CoinGlass for liquidity maps, and link is in the Discord, like here. All the links to the Forex Factory, Open Interest and CoinGlass are in the Discord if you ever need stuff. I try to add as many things. I will also add my indicators I use there, but pretty much when you open CoinGlass and go to liquidity heat maps, you get an option to choose from symbol or exchange. Like, let me show you. So yeah, here you can select symbol or exchange, and basically what that means, like if Binance has a lot of liquidity here, it will just show that, but symbol means that all exchanges have liquidity here. So, well, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Fire. Sick. It's also pushing pretty nice. But yeah, look at hype. Nothing. Piece of shit. I'm gonna close that and yeah. Bye bye. Yeah, Ethereum right at the box. Oh, that would be a nice trade to take. Look at that, guys. Pretty nice reaction. Yeah, to get back. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty insane. Look at, but keep in mind, I am on a 15-minute chart and hype is on 1 hour, I think. Like, let's see how it looks on 15 minutes. But you can see it's pretty much, it's pretty shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, still pretty choppy. Like, Bitcoin is almost making new lows again. And this one, what is it? Like, pretty much nothing. Yeah. Yeah, OP, actually, it can come here to the pitchfork. TIA, just stay away, guys. Just stay away from this. Like, what the hell is this? Jesus. Probably is going to -10. That's my prediction. Yeah, sorry, got carried away. So basically, when you use CoinGlass, you want to use symbol, and then you have like different time frames. If you need anything, you can like ping me in DMs, and we can do like a live call, and I can explain more. That's pretty much, yeah. But okay, yeah, pretty much successful New York session trading. Yeah, well, if you need stuff about liquidity, you can definitely send me a DM and we can do like a call, and I'm gonna share my screen because like I can't share my screen on liquidity map right now, just trading view, and I can like show you step-by-step stuff if that helps, or like you can just ask somebody in the chat and probably someone will help you. But yeah, I'm gonna start taking a little bit of profit here, like not to be greedy, because yeah, definitely. Let's take what, 15% profits. Lock in some gains. Okay, yeah, so this was the New York session stream, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, gonna do next proper big stream later this week. And yeah, see you guys. Have a nice day. Bye bye.